very specific, highlights a target at-home mom, really niche down. What's stopping you from make sure that there's a market for the course that you want to? I have just the solution for you. Hey there, welcome to how to choose the right niche for your online course. So if you've been thinking about building an online course and are struggling with who should you build this course for, that's what we're going to dive in on this video today. So let's talk about what is a niche and why a micro niche might be the game changer that you've been looking for. So a niche is essentially just a specific group of people that you want to target with your online course. So we want to really be able to focus on an area, a segment of people that we can tailor our information to. So when you think about a niche, we're thinking maybe this big. So it's a bunch of people, right? But in here, inside this group, there's another smaller group, and this is what we're going to call the micro niche. The micro niche is a more specific group of people that really needs what you can offer them. So your course is going to solve a problem for this very specific group of people. Can it also solve a problem for the people in this area as well? Sure, but they might not have this very specific problem that your course is going to solve. For example, instead of creating a course on fitness, you could choose a micro niche, something like Pilates for moms in the postpartum stage, right? That's very specific micro niche. And that's just one example. By narrowing down, you're solving a specific problem for a specific audience, which makes your course irresistible to the right people. So here's the 3 benefits of choosing a micro niche. Less competition. You're not competing against giant courses or creators who dominate the marketplace with broad topics. 2, easier marketing. It's easier to reach your ideal audience because you're targeting a specific group with a specific problem. And 3, higher engagement. Your audience will feel like your course was made just for them, which means more signups and better reviews. So if that sounds great, then we definitely want to go to the next step, which is how to choose this niche. Number 1, you want to identify your passion and your skills. What topics do you love talking about? What are you really good at? This is where passion can meet profitability. So find something that you love talking about that people would actually also pay to hear you explain to them in depth inside a course. The second item would be to research your audience. What problems does your target audience face? And what solutions are they actually out in the marketplace looking for? So this is where Facebook groups, Reddit, like all kinds of places on the internet where you can research and find what people are struggling with. And do those areas fit your knowledge base? So what do you know and how can you use that to help someone with the problem that they're facing? Next, you can check the market demand. Use tools like Google Trends, YouTube, or social media platforms to see if people are actively searching for your topic. And then the last, you want to validate this idea. Before committing, talk to potential students and get a sense of whether or not they would actually purchase this product or if this course is actually going to fit what they're looking to do. You can create a quick survey, ask some questions. You can just simply DM people and say, hey, if I created a course for this, would you be interested in taking it? Let's give you some examples of great micro niches. This might be really helpful when you're thinking about how to niche down. Instead of photography, try smartphone photography for food bloggers. That's really specific, isn't it? It highlights a targeted area of people. Instead of cooking, try plant-based meal prep for busy professionals. That's very targeted, right? But that is a huge group of people when you think about it. Busy professionals and lots of people are plant-based. So if that's something that you know a lot about, that might be a really great way to target a group of people for this specific course. And another really specific one is instead of marketing, try Instagram marketing for busy stay-at-home moms creating an online course. Again, very specific, right? Remember, choosing your niche is about balancing your passion, your expertise, and market demand. Don't be afraid to start small and test your ideas. Your perfect audience is out there waiting for the unique value that you can bring. We're going to talk about the 3-step niche formula. This is the ultimate process that you can use to really niche down and find your ideal micro niche. Follow this formula to find your perfect course niche. Step 1, we want to find the intersection of passion and profitability. What's that? We want you to ask yourself, what am I passionate about that people will pay for? So for example, if you're passionate about teaching photography, then you can use that profitably by teaching photography to first-time DSLR camera users. That's a very specific micro niche, right? So the niche could end up being how to take professional quality photos with a DSLR camera, or how to take professional quality photos with your first DSLR camera. And then step 2 in our 3-step niche formula is the problem solving test. So you want to ask yourself, does this niche solve a specific problem for a specific group of people? For example, a topic of time management, that's a really broad niche, right? Everybody needs help with time management. So how are you going to cut through the noise and find the audience that's right for you? Well, let's try a micro niche here. Time blocking strategies for work from home moms. Amazing. Time blocking is a way to organize your calendar so that you block off time in that calendar, and that's a time management strategy. Very specific niche. Who is it for? Stay-at-home moms. Is that going to apply to anyone who's not a stay-at-home mom? No. Might they find it? Sure. Right? But we still want to tailor it to a very specific group of people. So if you yourself are a stay-at-home mom who is amazing at time management, then you have the ability to offer that information to that micro niche, right? So step number 3 in our 3-step niche formula is validate like a pro. Before committing, test your niche. Create a quick survey to gauge interest. Check engagement with a social media post or poll. Research keywords for search volume and competition. So that's our 3-step niche formula. I hope that it works amazing for you. We've definitely tested it out on a few people and they love it. It really helped them to narrow down their niche and find their micro niche. So you now have the roadmap for finding your niche for that online course that you want to build. So what's stopping you from moving forward? If there's anything, please feel free to comment and we will definitely respond. This is the first step forward perhaps for you in building an online course, and I'm glad that you chose to watch this video because choosing that micro niche is oh so important, and I want you to get off to the right start with your online course. So if you're ready to take the next steps and actually build an online course, please join me inside the Freedom Culture community and we'll show you how to do exactly that. Otherwise, you can follow along on our YouTube channel and we'll have so much more information for you in future videos. Okay, so let's recap here. We talked about how choosing the right niche is about combining passion and profitability. We talked about solving a clear pain point for a specific audience, that is your niche. And then we talked about validating your idea before investing time and resources in creating a course. We want to make sure that there's a market for the course that you want to build. And that is all about doing the research and testing that market. And if you're ready to take the next step in building your online course, I have just the solution for you. Think about joining our Freedom Culture community where we have, of course, an online course that helps you build an online course. It is specifically for women building an online business. So the online business can be in various areas, but we're going to show you how to get online, build a community around your course, and get launched. That's what we do inside the Freedom Culture community. Join us there, click the link below, like, subscribe, do all the things. We'll see you in the next video.